To the Supreme Court of the United States now, which dealt another defeat to the White House today. The High Court blocked the president's efforts to end DACA. 12 News' Alex Love joins us with that decision and the impact of it. Alex?
Well, it's known as Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, otherwise known as DACA. It was designed as a safety net for undocumented immigrants brought here when they were really young. It was created under President Obama. Given the conservative makeup of the Supreme Court, some activists outside in Washington were surprised at the ruling, but cheered with Democratic lawmakers by their side. Here in the Magnolia State, the Mississippi Center for Justice reacted. It called the Trump administration's attempt to defund the program cruel and inhumane, and hopes they will drop future attempts that they feel are misguided. MCJ went on to explain rulings like these will strengthen their causes to fight for Mississippi's thousands of immigrants, including those still impacted from the 2019 ICE raids. We've reached out to many other local immigration rights groups for local comments on the decision and how the impact may trickle down to Mississippi. We'll have you updated when those impacts unfold, coming up in our 5 and 6 p.m. newscast. Walt?
Hey, thanks, Alex, for keeping up with all this. But, some are calling this ruling a blow to the Trump administration. For more than 600,000 young migrants, they'll be able to keep their temporary protective status.
Skylar Henry is in front of the Supreme Court with mixed reaction from the Hill.
Sounds of celebration echoed outside of the Supreme Court after justices ruled the Trump administration's attempt to end the federal program known as DACA was arbitrary and capricious.
We were actually not too optimistic knowing the makeup of the Supreme Court.
Angel Romero's family migrated to the U.S. from Mexico when he was just 2 years old. Now at 21, he says he can breathe a little easier.
Even though this decision is important for us, I know that there's still so much work to do.
Chief Justice John Roberts joined the court's 4 liberal justices in the 5-4 decision, writing, "We do not decide whether DACA or its rescission are sound policies. We address only whether the agency complied with the procedural requirement that it provide a reasoned explanation for its action." President Trump railed against the ruling on Twitter, calling it highly political and a shotgun blast to the face of conservatives. The president is also calling for new Supreme Court justices. Republican Senator Marco Rubio says issues like DACA should be decided by Congress, not the courts.
Irrespective of whether the policy conclusion that results from it is something you agree with or not, you have a Supreme Court that appears to be legislating.
Other lawmakers joined the celebration outside the Supreme Court, where the top Senate Democrat had this to say to the White House.
Lay off the DACA kids and their families. Let them live the lives they want to have.
Former President Barack Obama created the DACA program by executive order in 2012 after Congress failed to pass immigration reform. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the Supreme Court.